Well, apparently I need to get the fuck out of here because I've been here 2 fucking minutes and I've already got a fucking troll. So we're gonna go ahead and go somewhere else. Because I'm not in the mood to babysit as I wake up. No thank you. I don't even care who you are, unknown. I really don't. I just don't give a fuck. Now I see all these fucking kids. Is every single one of them on a fucking bike? Yep, there's a bike. Come on over here. There's a dirt bike. Can you tell what's gotten popular? Over here. There's a dirt bike. You know what I mean? Like, you can just literally go anywhere through here, and that's all you're gonna see. Is people on dirt bikes going in circles. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily, because they are about to nerf it. People should just, you know, enjoy it while they can. But I mean, literally there's about to be a update. So there's a pretty good chance that nerf is like now. I'm not even ranked 3 in the world right at this exact moment because I went to bed. And you got people that literally grinded in circles non-stop since I went to bed and managed to catch me. And they were grinding non-stop while I was grinding for 20 hours straight. How are they doing that? Well, it's pretty fucking obvious. But we're gonna leave it at that. If you want to macro a game and not ever play it, don't even touch the fucking controller, go for it. But hey, it doesn't really affect me because Defiance comes out here. So, what the hell do I care? Do whatever you want. I just don't give a fuck. Anyhow. I'm still gonna get what I can before they patch it, before Defiance comes out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check the PlayStation Store real quick, see if they added it yet. Don't think they would have quite yet, but we'll see. Seemed like they were like dropping it at the last second. At least for us. PC, you could already pre-order and shit. Yeah, it's not in there yet. Which is fine. Ain't that big of a deal. Yeah, the whole macro thing is rather retarded. I mean, I literally have no reason to play. I mean, especially if you want to hang out with me, that's fine. But if you're gonna be on top of my dick at all times, I'm just gonna leave. I literally don't care. I've got how many hours until Defiance comes out? I really don't give a fuck. Not even a little bit do I give a fuck. That's the bottom line. I just woke up. I haven't had my coffee yet. I had a couple hard-boiled eggs. Well, pickled eggs. I don't give a fuck. And the fact that you're also wasting your time, which I'm guessing you're sitting in the stream right now, because you're so hard up on my dick that you're not doing anything either, is just a waste of my time. It's different when people want to hang out with me and they get their own space. And like yesterday, we had like 30 people around me. Everybody was in their own space. Everybody was grinding. No problem. And then you'd have the occasional troll, and it didn't really bother me because I was awake. I just got up. I'm not much of a nice guy when I just, well, my name's NoEmpathy, so you should already fucking figure I'm not a nice guy, but and you got all these kids macroing now. Macro controllers, macro programs. So, I mean, it's all good. I'm really not worried about it, personally. Get what you gotta get for now. We'll see if they patch it today at the maintenance. Like I said, I'm going to Defiance today, so that's the big game release for me. Whether or not I come back quickly or not just depends on if people are calling to see it. Hey, come back to the game. But if they're not, nah. I'm not gonna rush back then. That's for sure. I think I might be done for the day already. I just woke up. I could go watch Netflix, some anime, whatever, until fucking Defiance releases. It's really not going to affect me at all. Fucking vape is sitting here tasting burnt and nasty. I'm just in a horrible fucking mood to start off the fucking day. All I wanted to do is sit here, spin around in circles, tap the touchpad every few seconds, enjoy my coffee, wake up, see this maintenance, because I want to see if they're going to patch it, because they need to. And then whenever Defiance releases this morning, go play that. I'm about to Google right now because it's not in the PS Store yet. Forget what time it's supposed to drop on PS Store. $10 a.m. PT. Hey Siri, what time is it PT? PT, it is currently 3:54 a.m. for plus 5 hours. Okay. So it's plus 5 hours or whatever we are. So this will launch at what, 5 a.m.? 5 a.m. Eastern? So, yeah, in 6 hours, we will have Defiance 2050 in our hands, ready to play an open world MMORPG shooter. That'll be fun. Hey, greetings, Arconers. PS4 NA's Founders Pack will be ready on July 6th for Head Start. Unfortunately, Founder Pack won't be available for PS4 EU during Head Start, but all platforms and regions will be able to play at 10 a.m. local time on July 10th. Either way, not bad at all. "5 a.m. Eastern. Let's go ahead and look up the Crew 2 patch notes. See if there's been a patch for PC yet, or if they're doing a maintenance across all platforms. Search tools, anytime past 24 hours. try going through 2 patch notes instead then. Here we go. Update 1.02 will be deployed on July 6th for PS4. Patch primarily focus on fixing the error code CE, preventing Russian and Ukrainian PSA accounts from launching their crew 2. Fixed error code. Unable to edit favorite vehicles when using rewards player. Unlock hunt update. Those be fixed. Added in-game notification for newly received contents from special events and customer support. Ooh, here you go. Maintenance notes. PS4, Xbox One, PC. Dynamic freestyle feature balancing. Balancing. Reduce point gain for looping, inverted looping sequences. Balancing. Reduce point gain for ground spin sequences. Ooh, there's this one. So they're getting rid of looping in planes, because that obviously you can farm as well. They're getting rid of this, because obviously this is the main farm. Keep going though. Updated. Max accumulated points cap for Misty Flip is being nerfed. So you can't do that in the monster truck anymore. Update added. Max accumulated points cap for looping and inverted looping sequences. Added. Max accumulated points cap for ground spin air sequences. Max accumulated points cap for perfect landing sequences. So they're not only nerfing this, they are nerfing the monster truck at the same exact time. So they're trying to get rid of all the popular farms, because I mean there's YouTube videos all over on them. Not shocking. So this will be where either someone finds for something else. Now I'm wondering if they're getting rid of banking. That's kind of big, because if they're getting rid of banking, which they should, then that's a big thing as well. If they don't realize that's what people's doing is the double touchpad, double start thing, then that changes. Somebody's gonna find some other farm. Drifting would be relevant. I mean, there's a lot of little farms you could think of that would work and still be faster in races. Hey Siri, what time is it UTC? Patch is coming out 8 a.m. UTC. It is currently 11 p.m. So you still got 9 hours. No, it's not. What time is it UTC? I said, not what time is it where I'm at. I know it's 11 p.m. What time is it? 10 a.m. I don't know. What's CEST? I know what Eastern is. Central Eastern? What the fuck? Either way, they are nerfing the living fuck out of all these grinds. Which honestly, if another simple grind like this isn't figured out, the people that share accounts are going to start dominating again. The Japanese in particular. Which is what it is. Like I said, it doesn't really bother me because I'll be playing Defiance and by the time the maintenance is over. So it doesn't affect me at all.
What's up, bro?
Just reading the patch notes for the patch today. How's it going with you, Jay?
Saw you on your leaderboards and wanted to check you out.
Alright. I believe we fell a bit on the leaderboards, but hopefully before the patch today we can just sit here and do this little simple grind, because they are patching this today, monster trucks today, planes today.
I am on my grind, got this game today and already icon 7.
Well, if you want some advice, do what I'm doing for the next all night, because they are patching it today. This is the best way to get followers. Do it while you can, because it is very good, very, very good followers. And they're not happy that it's very good followers. They're basically patching all the good follower games for the most part. There's still a couple here and there, but this one's so simple, easy. This one, the monster truck's not as easy, obviously. You actually have to pay attention.
Can I join your party?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here driving in circles, dude. I am doing nothing. I'm literally sitting here driving in circles until the maintenance to enjoy this bonus, this followers before they patch it today. That's literally it.
Do you just drive in circles with the bike?
Basically, to do this one, to farm followers, this is like the easiest method as far as if you don't want to really pay attention. It's not the most follower gain monster trucks is on a half pipe, but it's the easiest one. You just get any MX bike. MX has to be MX because they're slow. You go to options, go to settings, go into your gear shifting, put it on standard. You don't want it on automatic, and then just throw a bike in first gear. And yes, drive around in circles. Every time it gets to 600, push the touchpad twice so it banks those points. And you're good to go. And like I said, take advantage of it while you can, because it is being patched this morning. You don't have a lot of time to farm this, so farm what you can now. Stock up those followers while you can. Welcome to the stream though, guys. Make sure you hit that follow button, subscribe if you can. I appreciate any support we can get. It is going to determine how fast I run back to this game, because you got Defiance coming out today, which is huge, and I'll be streaming that. We'll be having some fun. Open world shooter MMO beta MMO RPG. Sorry, the beta's already done. And that's going to be a blast today. And it's kind of ironic. It's actually perfect timing that they're nerfing most of the good follower farms today, and Defiance 2050, the
Can I do it in a
shooter
KX
MMO.
459? 450.
You can do it in any MX bike. So just pick one of the 4 MX bikes, throw it in first gear. Make sure you're in standard, not automatic. So go to options and settings. Drive around in circles, get 600 followers, push the touchpad twice. 6,000 followers per minute. Like I said, they're patching it today, so take advantage of it while you can, everyone. Because it is gone. this morning. Now the people that used mods and scripts and macros to do this, they've gotten a ridiculous amount of fucking followers. Like I said, there was a few people that were ranked really horribly, and they outgrinded me, and I played for 20 some hours before I went to bed, slept for 6 hours, got back on, and someone passed me that was 24 hours ago before I started my grind, was 4 million followers below me, something like that, 3 mil. So that means they were keeping up with me, and then when I went to bed, passed me because they managed to play for 40 hours straight.
I can't do it with the KX.
Like I said, go in, pick an MX bike, motocross, go to your settings, change your gearbox to off of automatic so it's on standard, put it in first gear, hold down R2, right or left on your left joystick. Every now and then it bugs up and you have to throw it in second gear, but it's rare. Figure it out. I'm pissed off at my son. He could have got a couple levels while I was sleeping. Took the initiative. But he did nothing, of course. Because he won't do anything unless I'm sitting right here, bitching at him. I mean, I'm at a clear disadvantage against people that share accounts and people that use macros or bots. But
still can't he do it? I am on first. I do the circles, then it doesn't he do anything.
I told you what to do, man. Like, I guarantee you, you're not the only PlayStation in the world that it doesn't work for. I promise you that. You're either not listening or not following instructions. But here, I'll show you step by step. Okay. What the fuck? Alright. What's up? Go to options. Go over here to controls. Change the gearbox to sequential because you don't want it on automatic. You want it on sequential. If it's on automatic, it will not work. Okay. Then go to literally any MX bike. Mine's not even leveled up. Don't need it to be leveled up. Any MX bike. This is the KTM 450 EXC. Okay. It's just one of the 4 bikes. It's nothing special. As you can see, I don't even have a part there. I have shit parts all around. It's 27 performance level. I can take them all off. It really doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, it's just a basic ass piece of junk. Right? You can do this as well in reverse with other vehicles, but this one's the best. Okay. Now, because I have an automatic, We are not in automatic anymore, of course. So let's go ahead and turn her around. It's in neutral right now. Push R1 once to put it in first gear. Okay, then you just drive in circles. 150, 300, 450, 600. Touchpad twice. Rinse and repeat. You can just literally hold left on your left joystick, hold R2, and touch the touchpad twice every time it gets to 600. That's all there is to it. You literally have to do it today if you want to do it, because it will be patched. And yeah, let's go ahead and put this back up here.
That's what I do, but I don't get points.
You throw it in second gear then. That's all I can tell you. Push R1 again, put it in second gear. See if it works then.
I think I have to do a motocross race first to get points.
No, you don't. If you're using a motocross vehicle, you're fine. Like I said, there is occasions where it will bug in first gear and not give you any points, so you just kick it up to second gear. Try again. Make sure you're holding the joystick completely to the left or right. Not up and to the right, not left and to the right, completely left or right. You can do the rubber band thing and rubber band your two joysticks together. You see, I have a hair tie. Rubber band the two joysticks together. Then you know you're always doing it. And then you just sit there and touch the touchpad. No hands. Wait for it to go to 600. Touch the touchpad twice. No hand. Wait for it to get to 600 and tap twice. It's a relaxing little grind. It's some of the best followers you can get in the game right now, and it's going away today. So you want to do it now. Don't wait till later. Don't think, oh shit, I don't need that. Do it while you can. Get your followers up. It will save you a shit ton of work. The best races in the game, follower per minute rise, are about 1,000 to 2,000 followers per minute. This is 6,000 followers per minute. Okay? You're saving a lot of time if you do this for the next however many hours you can. You're going to save yourself a lot of time later. And it'll make everything else easier, because like I've said before, the icon points are fucking amazing. The timeline rewards are fucking amazing. You'll be able to zoom up any car you want. There's literally no reason to do this. No reason not to do this. Those who do take advantage of these farms, whether it's this one or if you prefer to do an IndyCar in reverse, so be it. It's the same thing, really. You don't have to change your shit to standard transmission. You can just take out the Red Bull IndyCar, throw it in reverse, and do circles backwards. It's less. It's a good amount less as far as followers per minute, but it still works. If for some reason you're having problems. But it's better to figure this one out and do this one, because it's just more. And more is better. And unless people discover a really good way to farm that we don't really know about, like I said, a big part of it is just if they do, they gotta nerf the banking. Okay, if they get rid of banking, that forces you to stop and wait for it to bank your followers. Right now, they didn't expect us to hit the touchpad or the start button to bank our followers and reset the timer immediately. I read the patch notes for today. They are nerfing all the spinning and looping for planes and all the other grinds that we've been doing. But I don't know. We'll see. I am really not sure.
The touchpad is the top button, correct?
You push the touchpad, you can push start. The touchpad is the giant square in the middle of your controller. Right here, this is your touchpad. But you can push options, start, whatever you want to call it, as well if you really want to. But the touchpad's a little bit quicker. That's why people prefer to do the touchpad. But the big thing is just getting it done while you can. Every 600, just tap away. Then you can just play a game on your phone, check your email, chat with your favorite streamers, and just relax. You don't have to pay all that much attention. Just basically can count to 7 and push touchpad twice. Count to 5 if you're whatever you want to do.
Thank you.
It's not a problem, man. Make sure you hit that follow or top it anytime you got questions. Although we will be going over to the Defiance this morning. That new game is fantastic. It's an open world MMORPG. You got the Founders Pack, so you can get in early to coming out today, this morning.
It works. I just had to do a motocross race to earn points.
6 hours. That game is hitting the PlayStation Store. It comes out completely free to everyone on the 10th. It's gonna be a fantastic game. Everybody's looking forward to that. That is going to be fun. And the more space you put between those and those below you right now, you go and play that game, it's going to take them 4 times the amount of time to catch you after the patch. But for right now, I am all about this. Get it done. Get as much done as I can before the patch maintenance comes out, whatever you want to say. Which we still have some time to grind. Basically, it's going to come out in the morning. And they are for sure nerfing this. They're for sure nerfing monster trucks in general. So you're not going to be able to farm them. Even though I thought the half-pipe farm was, it was legit. I mean, I guess it was way too many followers when you think about it. Getting up to 8k followers per minute, even if it is jumping back and forth on a half-pipe, doing tricks. I guess they didn't really intend people to do that. But, whatever. And there's some plains farms that are pretty good, so they're nerfing that as well. they're just nerfing spinning in general, uh, looping in general, and nothing in the patch notes that says they're getting rid of this banking thing, where we just hit the touchpad twice and it banks our followers. I would think that they would, but we don't know for sure. Although, let's face it, those that are way the fuck up here with us in the top 3, whatever, top 5, top 10, you guys, we all get an insane follower boost. So we can start going into races and still earn respectable followers, you know what I mean? When you're getting plus 30, plus 40, whatever percent follower gain, that's big. That chunks it up a good amount. Oh shit. Gotta wake up, enjoy my coffee. I just got up, so I'm good in that way.
The maintenance starts at 10 MEST, it lasts 30 min.
Fuck it, just dropped my fucking goddamn phone on the ground. Yeah, I don't know when the hell Mountain Standard Time is, but I'm Eastern. I haven't ever bothered to memorize what's the difference. But oh, Eastern? Yeah, 10 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, I knew it was in the morning. I didn't know exactly what time, but I mean, we have time to grind. It may not be the most time in the world, but we have time to grind. We just got to get done what we can. Enjoy it while we can. And when it's gone, it's gone. You know what I mean? I expected them to nerf it several days ago, so. I mean, once people started releasing YouTube videos on the monster trucks and all that shit, I fully expected them to nerf it. And because people started launching videos, I stopped doing all my world records and stuff. And I was like, fuck, I better get my followers now because I know goddamn well that there's going to be a patch coming. So about 5 days ago now, I said, fuck it. I only had 1.6 mil followers at that time. 5 days ago. I wasn't ranked high at all. I was like 160th in the world, 168th. And yeah, I went and maxed out a monster truck, did a bunch of races, went and did the half pipe for a couple days, jumped all the way up to 3rd place in the world. And then I got kind of bored with that, wanted a more relaxing grind, so we went over here and started doing this one. Because yes, it's less followers, but it's so easy. You know what I mean? The problem with it being so easy is that people are macroing it. You know what I mean? People are botting it super fucking easy. Because there's nothing to it. When you could just hold the joystick in one direction, hold down R2 and touch the touchpad. Obviously, that's easy for people to macro, to bot. So that's causing a little bit of an annoyance because there's a lot of people just basically launching the game, putting a macro on, going to work, coming back 8 hours later. They have a whole ass load of followers. They keep the macro on, go to bed, get back on 8 hours later. Hey, they have an ass load more followers. And just let it run 24/7, which is a problem. So I mean, I wanted all of them to get patched, I wanted it to get patched sooner, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna fucking start doing it too. I wasn't stupid. I mean, I knew about it from the beta. I mostly knew about the drift thing. I knew about canceling and banking followers, let's put it that way. And I expected it to get patched. It didn't. And then people started releasing YouTube videos, like I said. So then I knew I had to jump on it if I wanted to gain any ground before they did patch it, because it'd be that much harder to catch people on the leaderboards post-patch once they get rid of it. And by that much longer, I mean 4 times longer, 5 times longer to catch them. Like, if I put 20 hours worth of grinding in this, or here's an example. Let's say there's 10 hours left until this is patched, okay? There's 10 hours left until this is patched. If I grind this for the next 10 hours, after the patch, for somebody to grind the same exact amount of followers up, they have to spend 50 hours to match the 10 hours that I did of playtime. 50 hours to match the 10 hours that I did. That's as is right now. I mean, there may be some things that are found. If they don't get rid of banking, I'm sure I could very quickly find some pretty good grinds that involve banking your followers, that don't involve spinning or looping. Because drifting isn't horrible. You can find a combination on that. I mean, it's nowhere near holding a candle to this, but still it'll be better than doing races. But my gut tells me, I'm sure they're not retarded. They'll get rid of banking. They're not going to let you keep banking followers when they intended you to basically stop if you want to bank them, to force people to do races and such. Now, I have a lot of ways to grind up here. Don't get me wrong. The worst follower gain out of any events are escapes. I have a way to grind escapes that are better than grinding races. Because you gotta use your head. But, like I said before, Defiance 2050 is coming out today, this morning. Great game, MMORPG shooter. I've been waiting on it for 2 years to come over to PS4. It's gonna be great. I played the alpha, I played the betas. I'm ready. It was a surprise launch. I wasn't expecting it to come out, but now that I know what it is, great. I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of that. Now, like I said, how fast I hurry back here really depends on how much people want to watch the game. Followers, as far as Twitch goes, we're not generating a ton of followers on Twitch. And that's with me being one of the top 3 players in the fucking world. People see my name every time they go in to buy a car. Yeah, it's still not really generating followers. It's not generating subscribers. So if nobody wants to watch it, nobody wants to hang out, have a good time, I probably won't rush back to this game. We'll see. You never know. I might get on Defiance. I might be streaming that, playing with people. I might burn through the content really fast. And people are saying, hey, why don't you get back on crew? And then I jump back on crew. Because I don't mind the game. I think it's a pretty good game. It needs work, that's for goddamn sure, but it's pretty good. If you're really min-maxing, you should use your turbo every time it fills up. I've been far from min-maxing on this. My attitude has been that I can outgrind anyone, but ever since this one got popular and the bots came out, it's not as fun to me because it's just not, my skill, my time versus your skill and your time anymore. It's your bot versus me, and you're typically not going to beat a bot unless they go to bed or completely neglecting it and they freeze up. There's no way I can control, bot's gonna run it perfectly. They're gonna hit it on time every single time, over and over and over again. I'm constantly checking my email, talking with people, playing games on my phone as I do it, all that good stuff. So yeah, not perfect. As I said, that I remembered that I had dailies to do on this phone game, which are quick. Oh shit. My phone about died while I was sleeping from all the PSN messages I was getting. It was just keeping my phone fucking lit up. That's absurd.